CNN reports, Jimin's explosive rise. Is America ready for BTS's 2026 world tour? It all began with a question echoing across the entertainment industry, like a countdown to an impending quake. Is the world, especially America, ready for BTS again? That was the headline flashing across CNN's entertainment segment this week. A cool yet electrifying signal that something monumental is on the horizon. Jimin, often called the heart of BTS, has once again become the face of global allure. By late October 2025, international media landscapes were ablaze with his name. CNN, NBC, and Rolling Stone all highlighted a stunning streak of achievements, from dominating the Billboard global charts for over 65 consecutive weeks with Who and Muse, to stealing the spotlight at Paris Fashion Week as Dior's Muse. But now there's a new kind of energy in the air, something that feels larger than awards, records, or brand deals. It's the anticipation of BTS's return to the global stage. CNN opened its report with a line that sent shivers through ARMY communities worldwide. With BTS's military service nearing its end and Jimin leading a cultural resurgence, the BTS 2026 World Tour could redefine the global concert economy. That single statement set social media ablaze. Within hours, the hashtag BTS 2026 World Tour ranked #1 on X, formerly Twitter, across more than 40 countries, garnering 120 million mentions in just 12 hours. NBC News echoed the sentiment, portraying Jimin as the catalyst reigniting Western fascination with Korean artistry. They revisited the emotional live broadcast from his birthday, the moment he teared up mentioning Jungkook, a scene that deeply resonated with American viewers. He bridges cultural gaps not through translation, but through emotion, said an NBC pop culture analyst. CNN then broke down the staggering numbers that left industry experts speechless. Ticket agencies in Los Angeles and New York reported record-high presale signups after HYBE quietly updated its global site with a mysterious banner reading, 2026, the year we begin again. Though no official dates have been confirmed, CNN sources revealed that the tour is expected to kick off in Seoul, followed by Tokyo, London, Paris, and Los Angeles, mirroring the map of the Seoul tour that was canceled in 2020 due to the pandemic. But this time, it's different. This time, all 7 members will return, not as boys, but as men forged by service, distance, and discipline. Fans believe this will be more than just a concert. It will be an emotional homecoming. Jimin stands at the center of this narrative. When asked during a Weverse Live if BTS would ever perform again as 7, he smiled tearfully and said, "We dream of that moment every day." That sentence alone was viewed millions of times across social media, accompanied by emotional edits using Promise and Like Crazy. Economists are calling it BTS Boom 2.0. According to CNN Business, BTS's previous world tour generated an estimated $4.6 billion USD for South Korea's GDP, a figure projected to double by 2026 amid soaring global demand. Major U.S. venues like SoFi Stadium, MetLife, and Allegiant are reportedly preparing dual dates, anticipating tickets to sell out within minutes. The Wall Street Journal noted that Jimin's solo career kept the BTS brand alive during their hiatus. His ability to compete on charts alongside Western giants like Taylor Swift and The Weeknd, even while enlisted, defied every industry expectation. CNN described Jimin as a global artist whose influence transcends language and physical presence. Now, with rumors of a full group reunion swirling, fans across the US are already mobilizing. ARMY communities in New York, Chicago, and San Francisco have launched crowdfunding campaigns to light their cities in purple, mirroring the Jimin Land project that turned Busan into a living violet city this month. One viral post read, "Busan was Jimin's city. In 2026, America will be BTS's country." Meanwhile, in Seoul, HYBE executives remain silent, but leaked photos from the company's headquarters show Si-Hyuk attending a closed-door meeting with international production teams. Insiders claim he is personally overseeing logistics for what they're calling the most ambitious world tour in music history. CNN's closing question left the world holding its breath. If BTS already changed the music industry once, what happens when they return as soldiers, artists, and reborn legends? The answer might come sooner than expected. Rumors suggest Jimin will be the first to drop a teaser, a cryptic message or visual that signals the beginning of BTS's comeback countdown. And as Seoul's skyline glows purple night after night, the world is watching. Toward Jimin, the heartbeat of BTS, and the pulse of an entire generation. 3 nights later, CNN's follow-up segment, The BTS Effect returns. 3 nights after the initial CNN broadcast, the network aired an extended segment titled, The BTS Effect Returns. The report began with fresh footage of Seoul, showing buildings illuminated in soft violet hues. Over the skyline, a narrator said, "Something is awakening in South Korea. Not a trend, but a heartbeat." The piece shifted to an interview with Mark Heller, an American concert economist, who claimed that the 2026 BTS tour could surpass Taylor Swift's Eras tour as the highest-grossing concert tour of all time. He explained that early demand indicators, Google searches, ticket sign-up rates, and flight bookings were off the charts. Heller stated, "We've never seen fan loyalty measured in economic impact quite like this before." CNN also covered the Jimin phenomenon across global fashion and streaming platforms. Dior's marketing chief revealed that Jimin's Paris campaign generated a 430% increase in engagement from US and European audiences, calling him the bridge between East and West aesthetics. NBC exclusive leak, 2026 tour planning in progress. Around the same time, NBC News published an exclusive leak titled, HYBE and Big Hit finalize global stadium negotiations. The article included screenshots of confidential documents confirming that the first round of venue contracts had already been approved in Seoul, Tokyo, and Los Angeles. One NBC insider revealed that Jimin will likely lead the opening segment of the concert, beginning the show with a symbolic solo performance. A piece described internally as The Light Returns. NBC's accompanying commentary stated, "This isn't just a comeback. It's a cultural reset. A moment when 7 men reunite to remind the world why they mattered. Thank you for waiting." Jimin's words that moved the world. 2 days later, Jimin unexpectedly posted on Weverse. It was short, only 1 line, but it was enough to melt millions of hearts worldwide. "Thank you for waiting. As the lights of Seoul glow in shades of violet, the world holds its breath. 3 years of silence, 3 years of longing, 3 years of waiting for a sound that once united millions. From Busan to New York, from Tokyo to Paris, one message echoes through every street, every heart. Thank you for waiting, because this was never just about music. It was about connection, patience, and love, the kind that survives distance and time." When Jimin stood under the Seoul sky and whispered those words, "We'll meet again," fans didn't just hear a promise. They felt a heartbeat, the same heartbeat that will soon shake stadiums across the world. Now, as 2026 approaches, the question is no longer, are we ready for BTS? It's, is the world ready for what comes next? A new chapter is about to begin, written not in headlines, but in hearts. Because when 7 men return to the stage as brothers, artists, and legends reborn, the world won't just remember their songs. It will remember how they made us feel.